and going through warm-ups, trying to get into a little groove here before the tip-off. Hello, and thanks for joining us, folks, for this midweek NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, it's Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. Allie LaForce will be bringing us updates from the sidelines. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They're still riding with the middle of the pack, but trending upward.
You know, for Memphis, they have enjoyed a solid start to their season and have a firm grip on their spot in the top 10. I think it's an encouraging sign for this group.
Here's the starting group for Houston. You've got Hayes. He's out there with Drexler. Olajuwon is out there with Marcus Sasser. And it's Birdsong in at the 2. And for Memphis, you've got Jalen Duren. Rose is out there with Hardaway. Then there's Achua. And it's Keenan in at the 3 slot. So, Craig, when you're in the first game of a back-to-back, how much focus slips into already looking towards the second game?
Well, from a player's perspective, not much. But from the view of a coach, it has to creep in some in terms of making sure you don't overplay your stars.
Boy, I tell you, you got to get out on Rose from there. He's lethal from behind the arc.
Olajuwon, right side. And the foul on Derrick Rose. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, quick foul to pick up right away here in the first quarter.
Here's Sasser. Pass to Olajuwon. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Birdsong. Duren pulls it in. Memphis with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Rose passes to Hardaway. And here is Duren. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway.
And with the height to see over people and the peripheral vision to do it quickly, Penny with the perfect setup.
To the left side wing. Pass to Olajuwon. Here's Birdsong. And he lays it straight in.
Some fire from Birdsong inside, working hard to get his shot.
Outside Hardaway. Achua finds Hardaway. Now here's Rose from outside the arc. Olajuwon with the rebound. Drexler left side. Goes back up. And it's Olajuwon missing. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Picked his pocket. And Drexler has it in the corner. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
A 1 for 5 start so far. Not what they envisioned coming into this game.
Keenan's shot is good.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
Here's Hayes. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Boy, the size and strength of Hayes. I mean, love seeing him get into position and score down low.
Rose kicks to Achua. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Here's Sasser. His last outing, he had 8 points. From outside, off the mark. Memphis leading by 6. Here's Rose. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Rose has got 5 now.
And as long as he retains that great explosion in his legs, Derrick Rose will be a factor around the rim.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Sasser. It's rebounded by Memphis.
Yeah, in their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
Yeah, sloppy play sabotage. I mean, they'll have to be much more focused this time around.
some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And that one drops for him.
Drexler really clever in how to take advantage of opportunities he gets to score inside.
Rose passes to Keenan. Good work defensively by Drexler. Houston trails by 8. Olajuwon on the high post. Good.
And that's just too deep. Olajuwon with way too many moves in there, almost automatic.
Hardaway passes to Keenan. Back to Hardaway. And here is Achua. Memphis moving that ball around. Rose, no good. For Houston, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. There's the lob to Durham. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Memphis making a change here. Minod's checked in, and a switch here also for Houston. Grimes is checked in. Here's Birdsong. He's coming off a 16-point game again. To the inside. Here's Hayes. Off the mark, his first miss of the game, 1 for 2. Hardaway goes in. Duren, and Duren slams it in.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Here's Birdsong. Pass to Grimes. Outside, Olajuwon. Just 5 to shoot. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got 5 rebounds tonight. And here's Rose outside. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Shot by Grimes. No good. Memphis leading by 13. Outside Hardaway. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Now here's Hayes. Last time out, he had 14 points. That one goes in. And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for Memphis.
I tell you, they were drawing a lot of iron from the perimeter. Couldn't get the threes to go down, and really the story of the game.
And, you know, that's a big part of how they attack and win, getting it going from the two-point line. But at the end of the day, it didn't happen.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now here's Olajuwon. A 24-point outing in their last game again.
And he also made his presence felt on the defensive side as well. 3 block shots were registered in that game.
Now here's Rose. Following the miss by Hakeem. No good on the triple.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Boy, great body control that time by Olajuwon. Really hard to knock him off balance.
Drexler inside. He's covered by Rose. And that one's good by Drexler.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Rose. Pass to Keenan. Duran sets the screen for Rose. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And that's sort of a picture of what not to do on those last 2 possessions. They're being way too loose with the ball.
Some changes for Memphis. Wright comes in for Duran. And Tyreek Evans subbed in for Rose. And then for Houston, Anderson, he's checked in for Olajuwon. And Walker subbed in for Hayes. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Checked in for Memphis. Now here the 2K leaderboard with last season's top rebounding teams.
I mean, these clubs are almost a mirror image of one another in that regard. You look at the rebounding numbers, really impressive just how physically dominant they both are in the paint.
And so it's Houston with it. They trail by 11. Birdsong passes to Anderson, and Anderson slams it in.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Down low. Wright finds Evans. Trying to find Wright. He's got it now. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
Here's Birdsong. To the wing on the left. 5 to shoot. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Memphis moving it around. Pass to Wright. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Here's Evans. And it's Grimes with the rebound. Jacks up a 3. And that one released in time, but no good. And so the first quarter is in the books. Memphis leads by 9. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
So on the floor for Houston, we've got Quentin Grimes, Jarris Walker out there with Anderson, and it's Birdsong in at the 1 spot. And Greg, you were a point guard. How has that position evolved over the years?
Well, if you think of how much more of the court that has to be covered and the style, you have to score more now to play the position. I think shooting becomes incredibly important. And then defensively, with all the switching, you got to be able to hold up against size and play all over the floor.
All free throws good from Grimes. Memphis leading by 7. Evans feeling it out a bit. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
That's a gimme right there. That's exactly what you want.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
At the line for 1.
And that one misses. Houston trails by 9. Inside. And it's Keenan with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now here's Evans. He's coming off a 10-point game against Indiana. And Wright throws it down.
The D's just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Here he goes. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Pass to Keenan. Back to Evans. Basket counts. Evans has got 4 points in the quarter.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Here's Birdsong. 6 to shoot. Pass to Walker. Here's the 3. Einad pulls it in.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Wright. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Here's Birdsong. Covered by Evans. Here's Birdsong. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. checked in for Memphis. Hardaway comes in for Askew. Houston making a switch here. Evans outside. Pass to Hardaway. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Sasser. And another miss by Memphis. And it's Drexler with the ball for Houston. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see the frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
Yeah, they had no answer for them. They simply got outplayed and outworked.
Walker's shot is off.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Pass to Achua. Crafty move. In deep. Hardaway drops it in the basket. Hardaway's got his second bucket of the night.
Hey, I love the effort from the defense, but Hardaway able to finish through contact. Nicely done.
Drexler outside. And it's Keenan with the rebound. Memphis leading by 11. Over Drexler. Keenan's shot is good.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Here's Birdsong. The kick out to Walker. Pass to Birdsong. Three-pointer. Another miss by Houston. For Memphis, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Hardaway finds Wright, and good that time. Wright's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. The break in the action. Let's show you the teams with the most second chance points last year.
Man, this is a battle today between two teams that really dominated the offensive glass a year ago. And they also convert when they get those second chance opportunities.
Houston trails by 15. Pass to Grimes. Here's Drexler. The shot from the low post is good. 6 points for Clyde Drexler.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Shoots from 12. Hardaway, no good. For Houston, they've gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Puts it up from 17. Drexler, no good. Memphis leading by 13. And now Allie Laporte says something for us from the sideline.
Thanks. Basketball is a beautiful game, but Commissioner Adam Silver said the most important part from our standpoint is ensuring that there's always competitive tension on the floor. Fans like the physical aspect that comes with this game. We don't want that to be lost. Back to you guys.
Keeping that edge. Thanks so much for the report, Allie. Outside Hardaway. Rose looking around, and here's Evans outside. Memphis keeping it alive with a new 14. Just 5 on the clock. Hakeem Olajuwon with the rebound. Olajuwon's got his 5th rebound in this one. Drexler passes to Herrera. The basket good off the assist from Drexler. Drexler's got 3 assists now in this one. Rose with the ball. His last outing, 16 points for him. Right side, Williams, 18 feet out, and he hits the jump shot. And Memphis leads by 13.
And Hardaway, Penny Hardaway, boy, what a terrific passer he is. Great floor awareness and does an excellent job finding the open man.
Now, here is Olajuwon. He's got 6.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Memphis?
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
You know, Drexler's game is just so smooth and potent. Runs the floor beautifully, shoots the ball with tremendous confidence, and plays like a guy who can't be stopped.
Both free throws good from Drexler.
Well, you have no concerns when he's at the free throw line. Very consistent.
Outside Hardaway. Back to Rose. It's up a 3. And it's Grimes with the rebound.
After knocking down 2 threes in the first quarter, he's been a non-factor from deep.
Pass to Olajuwon. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
You know, on the floor, Keem just doesn't have a physical advantage. He's also very mentally tough. He brings a lot of focus to his game.
And he can't hit the second.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass. He's done a nice job, a great job actually, of finding efficient shots here in the second. Shooting percentage always a function of the kinds of shots you get. And he's on a good roll after struggling a bit in the first.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Houston needs to get a shot off. Sasser off the mark there with the three-point shot. Memphis leading by 8. To Keenan. Duran with the screen on Drexler. Here's Keenan. Olajuwon with the hook.
Boy, Olajuwon is a ferocious defender and rim protector. Really excels at slapping shots away.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
The kick out to Rose. Over Sasser. And it's Rose. This time the assist from Hardaway. Hardaway has got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Now, here is Olajuwon. He's got 9. And this is what the schedule looks like coming up for Memphis. On Friday, they'll be matching up with Jason Tatum. And then on Sunday, they'll be facing Joel Embiid.
And, Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
First free throw is good.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
And Olajuwon drops them both. And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for Memphis. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Now, here is Olajuwon. He's got 11.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Achua. The dunk by Achua.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
That one doesn't go. And so it's Memphis. Up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. We'll return shortly.
And it's time for your fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drums, please. They're measuring up the shot.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise in this one, but what a fantastic first half we witnessed for Memphis.
Hey, living in the paint is good living. Take it from me.
Yeah, this team doesn't settle. They're aggressive and they're physical. It's impressive to watch.
And there's more NBA action in store for us tonight. Here are the games tipping off later. 7 p.m. Eastern Time for tip-off.
And this could be a close one, guys. Two evenly matched teams. I don't really know what else to say.
And two fantastic teams. Could be a preview for the postseason. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Kind of like what Derrick Rose has done in this game.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Houston trails by 12. Jalen Duren is out there with Achua. Then there's Hardaway. Then there's Derrick Rose. And it's Keenan in at the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. To the paint, here's Hayes. Off with the layup.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Now here's Rose. Bucket is good. Rose has got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for Memphis.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's Birdsong. Guarded by Hardaway, and it's good. 2 points. Hayes has got 6.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Outside Hardaway. Pass to Keenan. Over Drexler. And it's Keenan missing. Houston trails by 12. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Here's Sasser. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. And for Memphis, they're shooting around 60% on the night. Amazing work offensively so far. Here's Hardaway. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Got a question for you. How do you guard Penny Hardaway? He's long, he's athletic, he's smart, he's got great vision, excellent ball handling skills. Simply a matchup nightmare.
2 shots.
That free throw good from Hardaway. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Sasser with it, working on Rose. Hayes finds Sasser. There's the pick. And the 3 off target.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute them because his shot making is not happening right now.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
We've got a moment now to look at the highest scoring teams in the NBA from last season.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up.
On defense, Memphis. And some nice passing there by Houston. Pass to Birdsong. There's the 3. Another miss by Houston.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Here's Birdsong. Guarded by Hardaway. Here's Sasser. The basket good off the assist from Drexler. Drexler's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Achua in the corner. Pass to Hardaway. Outside Rose. The three. Olajuwon with the rebound. Olajuwon's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Out left to the wing. Here's Birdsall. Guarded by Hardaway. Memphis leading by 14. Keenan the pass to Rose. Over Sasser. Rose can't get that one to fall. For Houston, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements here. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks a lot, guys. Well, a lot of French players are coming into the league, and Rudy Gobert said it's amazing. The first ones, like Tony Parker and Boris Diaw, they paved the way. Now, French kids aren't scared to dream about the NBA. They have role models that they can look up to and try to follow. Back to you.
Merci. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Memphis.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
And the thing I've seen that I've really been impressed by is they've gotten everybody involved. Unselfishly making that extra pass, getting that ball to the right guy at the right time for the good shot.
Good on both. And it's Rose with the ball for Memphis. 17 points was their biggest margin. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Duran sets the screen for Hardaway. Offensive rebound. Outside Rose. 6 on the shot clock. And he drives in. Over Sasser. Rose finds Hardaway. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
The ball goes to Houston.
And here's Drexler. He's got 8. To the middle. Here's Olajuwon, and it's Olajuwon with the jam.
Yep, whenever Olajuwon has the ball now, he wants to take the defense to school, and I like his aggressiveness.
Keenan the pass to Achua. Here's Keenan. Drexler defending. They need this one. He takes it up and lays it in. Keenan's got 10 points in the game.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Olajuwon against Duran. Pass to Hayes. It's rebounded by Memphis. Over in the corner, Rose. Here's Keenan. Over Sasser. And it's Keenan missing. Here's Drexler. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. 10 points for him.
You can just see how comfortable Drexler is in the mid-range area. He's got a really good touch for these shots.
Here's Keenan. Drexler defending. Just 4 to shoot. Pulls up on the wing. It's rebounded by Houston. Hayes has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Birdsall. Kicks it out to Drexler. Here's Sasser. Off target from outside.
And another miss. Oof. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right.
He may not be the biggest center in the league, but he sure can jump.
Here's Birdsall. Drexler outside. Now here's Hayes. He's got 6. And some nice passing there by Houston. Sasser can't hit.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Rose, no good.
He had a couple of triples in that first half, but since then, he has not been a factor from beyond the arc.
Olajuwon. It's rebounded by Memphis. Achua's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Now, here's Duran. Defense right on him. Back to Rose. Over Sasser. And Hakeem Olajuwon pulls it down. Olajuwon's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Boy, Drexler is a physical matchup for just about any defender. Draws a lot of fouls and whistles.
For Houston, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. No good on the free throw. Houston making some changes. Anderson comes in for Hayes. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Marcus Sasser. And he's good on the second. Here's Rose. 16 points for him. 1:52 left to play in the third. Wright sets a screen for Rose. Evans left side. And it's off from three-point range. Houston trails by 11. Pass to Birdsong. Drexler outside. Another miss by Houston. And for Memphis, their shooting is leaving something to be desired. Just 36% here in the third quarter. And the wide open shot from Rose. Oh, good with the triple.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
They swipe it. Keenan the pass to Evans. Drops in the layup for 2. 6 points for Tyreke Evans.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Here's Birdsong. He has 6. To the paint. Shot left block. Good on that shot. And with that, the Memphis lead is cut back down to 11 now as they get an important basket that time from Olajuwon. And for Memphis, they're shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. Here's Rose. Olajuwon grabs the miss. Well, with the basket here, they could get back to within single digits. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Now Grimes. Pass to Olajuwon. Over Wright. Olajuwon, no luck. And so it's Memphis. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. Back right after this. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So on the floor for Houston, they've got Marcus Sasser. Anderson is out there with Jarris Walker. Then there's Quentin Grimes. And it's Drexler in at the small forward position. And it's Evans missing. And it's Drexler with the ball for Houston. 11-point game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Anderson with the screen for Walker. Pass to Anderson. Now Grimes. Covered by Evans. Shots good by Drexler.
Wasting no time on the catch. I love seeing Drexler go into attack mode right away.
Evans passes to Hardaway. Floats one. Evans outside. Launches a three. It's rebounded by Houston. Walker looking for an opening. Outside, Drexler. Driving the lane. And that one is good.
And how about the offensive explosion here by Clyde Drexler? Has really developed his skill set. No one's been able to match up with him all night.
Now here's Hardaway. Achua kicks to Evans. Out to the wing. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Evans can't get that one to fall.
Even though he hasn't found his groove tonight, his teammates are picking him up.
Grimes with the bucket.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Hardaway finds Achua. It's good.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Drexler passes to Grimes. Back to Drexler. Pass to Grimes. Offline with his three.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game. And that's helped them stake this lead.
And Memphis making a change here. Duran's checked in, and a switch here also for Houston. Hayes is checked in for Jarris Walker.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Houston trails by 9. Here's Drexler. Off on the layup. For Memphis, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Back to Sasser. Anderson with the ball. Here's Grimes. Here's Drexler. That one good for 2. Drexler's got 10 points in just the second half. Memphis leading by 7. Evans outside. Back to Hardaway. Pass to Williams. And here is Achua. Hardaway passes to Duran.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for it. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Well, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Here's Birdsong, covered by Evans. Birdsong misses.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Back to Rose. And another miss by Memphis.
Rough start for him for sure. He needs to make a shot just to gain some confidence.
Here's Birdsong. No good with the layup.
They'd love to get more help from him offensively right now.
Rose in the post. He's covered by Sasser. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Looking to get back on track here. Birdsong misses. Memphis leading by 9. There's a screen by Achua. Pass to Keenan. Duran a screen. Here's Keenan. It's rebounded by Houston. Hayes has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Now Sasser. Over Rose. Sasser can't hit.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Rose kicks to Achua. Back to Rose. From deep. Nailed from three-point land. Rose has got 19 points.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Drexler right side. Pass to Birdsong. They could use a bucket. Good on the jump shot.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And we have a timeout called by Tomas Isolo. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Checked in for Tyreek Evans. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I was able to catch the message that Memphis's coach was giving to his team. And he encouraged them to stay focused and not get complacent, saying we've worked too hard to get this lead and we're not going to give it up now. Stay connected, play smart, let's get this win. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Now here is Hardaway. Keenan's shot is good.
Almost an impossible shot to block at the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Duran against Elijah. Duran pulls it down.
And that's been the story of the game. I mean, the rebounding has been very one-sided.
Yeah, and they've been on the winning end. I mean, effort is one thing you can always control in addition to attitude. I would credit this lead to force of will.
Here's Keenan.
Houston foul. Quentin Grimes. First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for Memphis, Larry Keenan, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. He's perfect from the line this time. Houston trails by 14. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Shoots the three. Down it goes for three.
This is encouraging to see from Drexler, wanting to space the floor more with his outside shooting and doing so there.
For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Floats one up. Does not go. Houston now, time running out. There's a minute 40 left in the game. Here's Birdsong. Hit by Hardaway. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. Memphis leading by 11. Here's Keenan. We've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter. Clock at 6. And the three misses. Houston trails by 11. That does not go. And for Memphis, they're shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for Memphis.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
And they're able to even the score of this series at a game apiece. Still, 2 more to go in the season series.
Hard to say now how the final 2 games between them will play out, but one thing's certain. I mean, they're going to go at each other. This has become a very intense matchup.
Clyde Drexler. Defensive foul. Precious Achua. Second personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Houston. Clyde Drexler at the line for 1.
One shot.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And now, our player of the game, Penny Hardaway.
Low key, ain't even tryna put her on the blogs. I don't give a how rich it gets, still watching for flaws. When I'm still in a cocoon, I'm in a cocoon. I'm tryna go beast mode like I'm from the zoo. Promise to tell the truth when I'm in the booth. I tell the truth. I had to go out and get it, just like you. I swear to God. I went glacier, just because we were patient. Ice. Put it in Bottega. She know I got paper. Cash. Don't go big on none of my. We all live major. We all got ice and chains on, but this not. Rolls Royce got stars. Plat, boy, I got bars. Tattoo on my arm. With a bad, no prom. Made bag of machine. Cat, this Jack, I go fiend. Scaleless a bean. Birds singing like bees.